So Venus is about eternal, pure, pristine love, which is away from the material parameters. And also, like, we spoke about Ma Lakshmi, and Pisces is in body parts is the feet. So Ma Lakshmi, we always see she sits at Lord Vishnu's feet, and she's always pressing his feet with lots of love, devotion, purity, and oneness. She's pressing her Lord's feet, right? You notice
Right.
that? So that's the beautiful, that particular picture is very nice if you keep that picture in front of you, because that's the true depiction of Venus in Pisces, which is about devotion, which is to be at the feet of your beloved, which is to have that eternal oneness and dedication and devotion. So what happens here is that in the sign of Pisces, Venus feels most blossomed, and also most creative pursuits and talents. Like, I'm sure you play some music instruments very well, because the Venus in Pisces does a great deal with the like playing the violin, or maybe playing the guitar or the tabla, or there's something which
You're right, I do play
yes, see,
one or two musical instruments.
so it's lovely, the fondness for connecting with the dance forms, with seeing lovely dances, singing and playing any like you confess that you do. And so also the art forms, everything is seen here. And also I want to tell you that Albert Einstein, he had this particular position, the exalted Venus, and what he would do every blooming day, he would play his violin. Until he would not play his violin, after playing the violin, what used to happen is that his psychic gifts and the gifts which are coming from the universe, they would just open up when he would be going through the process of the music. So I'm sure when you have to take some important decisions, or when you have to do the best at work, first you like to play. You like the creative juices to flow in, because till they don't flow in, the gates of the innovation and the gates of the creation will not open up. So this is a very big secret which I'm unfolding here for you and for the Venuses in Pisces, that whatever are your creative pursuits, if you do that and then you go at your workplace, you're really going to do wonders. So the best of the creativity and the best of the expressions at work will come out only after you are pleasing your Venus in Pisces, which is getting connected in a psychic way and in a artistic, creative way with what she wants you to do. So since you have it in your first house, so all the creative juices are flowing within, and it's going to open the doors to innate possibilities in your life. And also when you practice the art forms, the creative art forms, or connecting through your partner with these art forms, is going to heal your disturbed areas in life, and it will also unleash your true potential spaces. So it's a very big remedy which I'm telling you. I was supposed to take a separate remedy session, but I am telling you in this session only. So the manifested is seen, and he, which is you, will be living a reality if you do, or if you connect with the true Venusian things, whether it's art or it's music or playing instrument or setting your creativity free. So, and also if you have this kind of a Venus defined woman in your life, so the time when she sets in, your opportunities will come. Since I told you it's in that money making house, so if this quality of a partner actually steps in, she walks in your life, because Venus is in Pisces is the feet. Woman is walking in your life. taking that avatar or form of Ma Lakshmi. And when she comes, then your true money-making ability will be explored. Like you will be encountering some projects or some opportunities which will be towards making abundance, right? So Venus is happy when you're connecting with the Pisces stuff, sinking in the deepest ebbs, and lots of daydreaming, a lot of fantasizing, and also creating private spaces and private zones. Like, whenever you go in an isolated zone and you're practicing creativity, or you're being with this kind of a quality Venus wherein you're connecting in a very spiritual way, do it in secret private spaces, because your money house shall get activated. So the more you spend on her, the more she will get you money. So see honey with money, with this kind of a position. So connecting with the true spirituality, and where, now I'll tell you, the 9th house, which is always spoken of, the religion, house of religion. So that speaks about the man-made God, like somebody's a Hindu, somebody's a Sikh, somebody's Muslim, somebody's Christian. The forms of the gods keep changing. That's the 9th house energy. But the beauty of the 12th house God is that God is eternal, God is divine, and God has no shape, no size, no color. God is, the color of the 12th house is black, the moksha house. This is the moksha house. When you connect and when you stumble upon true ecstatic soul love, so that time, you're connecting with the most powerful psychic forms of the universe, right? So, yes. So are you getting me? So, those, what was I saying? Connecting with the true spirituality will come only after your soul feels this kind of a true connection. Until you don't experience, and no, I was talking about the God. So God in the 9th house is different religions, but the true God is one, which is the darkness. The color of the 12th house is black. And we all know that the Big Bang Theory, life came in existence from the complete dark, which is controlled by Mahakal and Mahakali. They're away from the time, right? So 3/4 of the, if you see my video, that's my first video, it was on Mahashivratri. It spoke about the 3/4, which is never born, it never dies, that eternal darkness. And the 1/4 is about Ma Parvati, the generation, regeneration, the zone which is forever creative, coming back and back again and again, revitalizing and having those rebirths. But that God, that true spiritual form, is seen here in the Pisces sign, right? So Venus actually will experience now the kind of partner you attract, or the kind of conscious, subconscious love which you are searching, is exactly this kind of association. Are you getting me? Which is to get connected in that true way, the eternal way, right? So, like, we spoke about the oceanic bed, the deepest oceanic bed where all the treasures are found. So now, even if you're doing a usually job, like you could be doing some accounts, or you could be doing some government job, but the best will only come out when you connect with the synergies of Venus and Pisces, right? You put creativity, you put art, you put love, and you put it in this spiritual zone, and you put it in this eternally blissful zone. So when you connect both these synergies, I think that's going to give you lot of power and success, right? And now that I was saying that since your Jupiter goes in Capricorn, your career, now this is so important, it's asking you to connect with the divine. So the spirituality has to be sought, and the connecting with the deepest roots and probably with the darkest and most remote points you have to touch upon. And only after you touch upon what is being explained to you, your true career will be activated and your true money making ability will be activated. So if you do any work which is actually not coming in this domain of spirituality, connecting with the divine, and connecting that art, beauty, love, opulence with this kind of energy, your career will not be that successful career. So this is a very big hint on what the career should be, isn't it? So Venus is all and all about love. It's all about relationships. So the initial endeavors with love and marriage will be absolutely highly unsuccessful, right? So because you're finding for your twin flame, and usually with this kind of a disposition, there is great desire of having a perfect partner. Now the trouble here is that the Venus in Pisces needs 100%. You give it 70%, give it 80%, that gosh, we're just humans and we have our own failing points. So please give us some excuse. Don't mark us, with the lesser points. But the Venus in Pisces wants it 100%. Till you don't give him the 100%, he will not connect with you. He will not accept you. Now, the marriage, the unsuccessful marriage, typically there is a split, there is a breakup. But if there is, because of society pressure, like in few charts, in yours too, the public, what should I say, for the name, because of the family, you don't want the split. So you continue, but internally the Venus in Pisces person will suffer, because the connection which he wants is so deep, like the oceanic waters of the Pisces, and when that's not happening, there's suffering. Now at that very internal level, the suffering starts. Are you getting me? Suffering means
yes.
It's poisoning you. So to the deepest core, like you can see the Muladhara chakra, out of the 7 chakras, there are lots of chakras in our body. Every place there are lots of chakras, but these are the 7 vital chakras. So the Muladhara chakra, which is the sexual chakra, which is the foundation chakra, which is now when we say sexual chakra, it doesn't only mean the sexual intimacy between the man and your woman. No, even when you attract the right partner in work, the right clients, the right job offer, it's all coming from your sexual chakra. So that kind of innate power is latent there in the sexual organs are also there. And that's where, Lord Ganesha controls that Muladhara chakra. So with so much of deep internal and eternal suffering, that chakra also starts getting depleted, the energy. So you might experience not so satisfying money, because it's going in the Labsthan, the 11th house. So maybe, the money is not coming as much as you think it should come, because that Venus is not satisfied. Most importantly, Venus is the currency, the pink notes, which you give across, the fluidity of your income is all Goddess Venus. It's under her domain. So if she's not happy, where's the money going to come in from? So there will be a lot of difficulty, anguish. You'll be wanting, but it's not coming. It's going to make you work very, very hard, because you have that Lord is with Lord Saturn. Saturn in Capricorn will make you work very, very hard. And you will feel that I did not get rewarded as much as I should have got rewarded. Rewards will be very delayed, but it will be assured. Now the mantra here is, even with your the girlfriend or the partner, whoever you seek, her success could also be very delayed. It could happen very later on in her life, right? And this position is also there. So the normal marriage, like I say, will not do 100% till he will not come across the true divine love story. His love story will be incomplete. Even he could be married, but the love story still, the depth, the divinity, the respect, till he will not find it, he will be not in peace, and he will be in pieces. P-E-A-C-E and P-I-E-C-E-S. And we're talking about Pisces. So, just look at the beauty.
Nicely conveyed.
Sorry?
I said very nicely conveyed.
Thank you so much. So now the peace of the heart, and that peace, now this peace will actually contain the entire ocean. Until you do not come across your peace, your ocean, the money also will not flow in. And the kind of association which you seek, till that doesn't happen, actually we can say that your fulfillment of the desire is stopping, the money is stopping, and even the social circle becomes very limited. The gains from the social circle can happen a lot, but till this self-sabotaging blocks are not removed, they're not healed, that success is just stopped, right? And this also will make you attract multiple love associations. They will happen in your life. Many forgettable, many unforgettable. Unforgettable because they got really painful. Unforgettable because they were not worth remembering. So till this Venus and Pisces kind of a lover doesn't walk in your life, what's not happening. And for the Venus in Pisces, simplicity is most important. You're very attracted to just simple, sweet, innocent ways. So much of crafting, manipulation, and planning will not work. It's just simplicity which is most attractive with this kind of a disposition. And more than the surface and superficial beauty, which could be because you have those aspects of Lord Rahu and Lord Saturn. So definitely you might be having in your DNA that she should have a very, very beautiful, very pleasant demeanor, and she should look like Goddess Venus herself. The white skin and the poise, the elegance, the beauty, it should just be, and the glamour, and she should dance well, she should sing well, and she should have those qualities that could be there. But that's only an initial attractor, because deep down, till there is this everlasting love which is being felt, till this is not experienced, the more which matters after the superficial will be the beauty of the soul. So what could be arresting for Venus in Pisces will be the beauty of the woman's soul, right? And of course, I spoke about the wealth and the richness, the material aspects, which are also very important for you, also very important for the kind of a woman who you'll attract. So don't be surprised if you think that she's all thinking about money. How do I raise my money? How do I multiply my money? Because this is the kind of Venus which you're attracting, and nothing bad. She'll work her way to success, but it's delayed. The Saturn and the Rahu malefics will delay and give a lot of anguish, hard work with both the partners, right? And you need the best. Nothing less than the best shall do for you. And that someone or something shall come in late. Because sometimes very, very late it could happen, but it will happen. So best things will happen towards the end, like very, very late, with this kind of a disposition, right? And like I said, it could be very dangerous also, because till 100% is not achieved, and till that attunement is not found, the 80% are all not accepted. Gosh, where will the 80% ladies go? Mr. Venus.
Saraji, can you please quantify when you say it'll happen, but it'll happen late? Late means 1 year, 2 years, 3 years.
No. I'm not saying in the terms of 1 year, 2 year. I'm saying in the terms of the age of the person, that in his very initial years, he might not succumb upon this kind of a love.
Okay.
And in later, when he's very elder, supposedly at that time, sure, this kind of energy will be unleashed by the planet, right? So now, yeah. So you will attract, being a man, you'll attract that Pisces energy woman, somebody who's intense, who's deep, who's intuitive, who's powerful, who's very rich in her core. Because when we speak of the deepest ebb, we're speaking about the core energy, right? So a woman who's very multidimensional, who's multicultural, like she will not be in this culture, that culture, what's your culture, what's my culture? And she will also not have a very orthodox kind of a way of thinking, very cosmopolitan, very unorthodox, and a very open, broad-minded energy woman. Because I'll tell you, all the rivers, when they come and they combine together, it forms the ocean. So that's the kind of power which the Pisces woman will have. You know, she'll be amalgamation of so many myriad kind of, what should I say, experiences, fragments, who's carrying so many cultures within her, and who will be so multidimensional and multifaceted. And that big oceanic water is this eternal woman, right? And for this kind of a man, love is all about that divine connection. And through this divine, now if you say, why is this connection so important? Because through this divine connection, you will actually get connected with that divine, right? So through that, so you'll experience that divinity, but that will be that perfect 100% kind of a love story. Only then you will meet your true success, and only then will the true career be met, and only then the cash currency flows, and only then the deep giving ocean will be giving abundance to you. So the mantra here is, like we're summing it up by saying, for all the sweet Venus in Pisces, that the eternal, beautiful, spiritual lover, that one association in life, your life, Venus in Pisces, is the key which will open the doors of success in all the spheres of your life till now, which were unfulfilled. So it will give you a complete, holistic, myriad, and a very expansive, beautiful, entertaining life. So this ends my session, Venus in Pisces, with you in your first house. So you're welcome to give your feedback.
Thank you, Saraji, for a very in-depth analysis of Venus and Pisces, that the connectivity, the synergy. So it's been very educative, and more so because both affect me deeply, and it has answered some of my the questions in my mind about why things possibly happened the way they did in the past, and what one should be careful about in the future, and giving due respect to this very beautiful combination of Venus and Pisces. And it couldn't have been portrayed more beautifully by you. And I would like to thank you very much for your, the time and the effort that you have spent carrying out an analysis on this subject and conveying it so eloquently and in a very, very professional manner. Thank you. Very grateful to you.
You're most welcome, and it was a pleasure to revel in the depth and in the dignity, in the beauty, and in the richness, and in the, what should I say, it was, while making the analysis, I actually touched the deepest, I went to the deepest ebbs. And instead of, I was drowning, but the more I was drowning, the more I was getting myself, because I'm also running this, just for your information, this Venus is in Revati Nakshatra. Someday, if we can bring forward what Revati Nakshatra is doing further on, you will get a more filtered and a more funneled kind of analysis. So I was so ecstatic that I got this chance to do it, and thanks to you. It's so beautiful. That's where the treasures are.
And the only thing that is left unanswered in my mind is, after hearing you and the qualities that, as per you, I've been searching whether such a Venus, exists on this planet, and I'll find such a Venus. That is the $1 million question.
So I just want to tell you, your astro is also all human. I spoke what whatever channelized messages I got through my ancestor spirit guides and your guides too. I addressed them in an honest, simple way to you. So if you feel that you have yet not come across your twin flame, then you can dwell more, so do lots of more searching, and you can do those remedies, and you can attract that energy sooner and quicker to you. So there is a way, a procedure, like we can't cut it short. Like if you dwell in the Revati Nakshatra, beyond the planet is the Nakshatra which is controlling it. So if we get deeper, we'll get closer to the origin, and whatever are the, what should I say, depleted energies, we got to replenish them. We got to make them very powerful so that your healing starts. Until you're not healed, until you're not strong, rejuvenated, until you're not, what should I say, filled with life again, then how will life happen to you? So to have life and to have that beautiful form of energy in the she form, the female form, you have to be accepting. So to have power, you need that power first within you. And to find love or to attract love, you have to become love yourself. Isn't it? So what you're searching for, first become it and give it. You need money, start giving money in charity. You need love, just give love. All the women who you come across, you give them gifts, treat them well, say wonderful things to them, try to help them out in whatever endeavors they are stuck. When they bless you, their Venus is in your life. When they bless you, your Venus is happy. Don't annoy the younger women. They're all Venus, and the elder ones are Moon. So if you make them happy, right?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So on that note, from SARA, from my channel SARA ASTROTAROT, I wish all the viewers a very happy day or night wherever you are, and also dwell in your secret dark spaces and try to attract Aphrodite herself and become that love that you seek. So on that note, bye, my dear client. I'm going to see you in some other session. All the best.
Thank you.
Pleasure.